Welcome. Hi guys, hope that you guys are ready for this Friday. Now GBPJPY, before I leave this live session, the trade that was given worked out absolutely well. Now, not sure how many of you were on the trade. I have opened CHFJPY instead of GBPJPY also, which is running in the profit zone, so I did not take GJ. After that, I saw that CHFJPY has given a better setup, so I opened CHFJ, but both of them are JPY pairs. I think that some of you already have opened that GBPJPY. So if that's the case, then you should be taking the full profit from the previous live session. Guys, anyone here that who have got a trade on GJ based on the previous live sessions pending order? Has anyone got that trade? I want to see that how many of you are participating on those trades. And Friday and Monday are the two important days that I look for the market to give me the best setup, because these are the time when the market really becomes very volatile, and as a trader it is important that you trade based on volatility. So as a Friday, we can see that the market is absolutely volatile, and I'm looking to find the best setup possible in the market. So we will be looking at one by one all of them. As you can see, GBPJPY is still bouncing back to the upside. If anyone here who had that GJ took profit, well done, welcome. Yes, awesome. Hi coach, you gold selling opportunity. Yes coach, I had taken that. Have you got the profit on that? I did. Opened 189.30. okay, also taken CHFJPY. Well done, Ulson. Yes, CHFJPY. I have taken the GJ, but I am in over 70 profit. Yes, Victor. Yes, this is what I'm telling you guys in my previous live session also, that do not rely on one trade, two trades, but haven't closed it yet. Yes, if you haven't closed yet, then okay, I would say that you still can keep running. It's up to you. It's already reached that profit zone, but I think that we might see further upside at GJ. You can see that there is a big a liquidity gap here, which is potentially bullish price action, but it might even come down for deeper liquidity. But at the moment, the market is bullish. Now CHFJPY also I have taken. Now I considered CHFJPY for long-term holding. As you know that I took the CHFJPY last night. Welcome, Kia. That's good. So the reason I took CHFJPY is because CHFJPY, GBPJ, both of them are bullish. But what happened is that on CHFJPY, I want to hold it for, because in CHFJPY, now I'm telling you why I have that much of bigger profit target and why did I took this trade on CHFJPY. Because if not only me, I also posted on the group, on the VIP signal group, so I believe that everyone has got that. Now let me explain to you why I said the TP here and what is the logic behind the trade, guys. This is where you will be learning the real trading, real education. So make sure that you take notes and also pay full attention. You can watch this live session a couple of times if you need, or take the screenshot on it. Now let's look at the daily chart. Now, as I mentioned, there is a big drop on CHFJPY. It could still remain bearish for bigger drop in the direction, which is possible. But here what we could see, that you see this is a huge drop on CHFJPY, which is almost, I think it's 3 ATR drop. Okay, so that much of drop can give CHFJPY another momentum. So if the market return back to its original level, then if you look at the previous daily candles, weekless candles, so above this level there is a liquidity. As the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we could see that now if the market managed to bounce back up, we could see that it's going back there. Let's see how the market is evolving. Currently we are running some profit, but I wouldn't recommend you to double up your position, as it still could remain bearish and it still could drop further before bouncing up. So always keep a managed risk approach, which is absolutely important as a trader. Now 4-hour candle, you can see it is closing in 2 hours. We will be covering that time frame here. I'm expecting CHFJPY to close as a long wick candle so that we can find the next candle to bounce back up to the resistance. Based on the price action confirmation, we'll be taking that, how we'll be managing that, and I'll keep you updated on that. So along with that, on GBPJPY, which is crazily bullish at the moment, and that was a massive one. We have just secured our 110 pip on GJ before we close the CHFJPY, which is the 3 times profit on a single trade. I believe that you guys also are on track on that. Franklin, good afternoon, sir. I took profit on GJ. Welcome, Franklin. Very good. Good to hear that. Hello, coach. Thank you. Welcome. Coralina, gold. Yeah, we will be looking at gold next. Good evening, coach. Can you say about the trade on 189.846? Okay. Gopi Krishna Yadu. Okay, we'll be looking at that. Do you think that GJ will break above 190.35? Yes, absolutely, Victor, cause that's an important level to look at. Yes. So now, okay, so Victor answered almost the important question. So that's the most important part, to looking at the market, taking the trade from a level where there is a high probability. So this is what, as I mentioned before, this question comes to everyone's mind, that Andy, yeah. So this one goes, this one, that question in fact comes very frequently, that how do you know when to buy or when to sell? Okay, how do you know? What are the factors? At what price level you should be buying or selling the market? Look, either you are from a mathematical background or from an arts background, or even you don't have a background like a plane. Okay, so no, without any background, everyone can understand this from a very, very easy way, how the past works. So what do I mean by this? Always, when I look at the chart, always look left, not the right. Look at the left. What happened in the past is not indication of the future, right? This is what we say. But if you look at the human psychology, people repeats past. Okay, so that is why the market also repeat past, because market is just a bunch of people. So the human psychology works in a way that because the buyers were interested from this level in the past, they will be interested again from the same level, but a little bit of deviation from it. That's making a big difference. That's the difference that you need to make when you are standing out from the crowds. Okay? As a trader, you need to stand out from the crowds, right? Because 90% retail trader lose in trading, only 10% make money. And you know, the player, the soccer player or a cricket player who is playing on the village level and who is playing on the international level is only 5% difference. This is the difference. You see that? So if you bring a player, a soccer or cricket player who is playing on the village level, if his performance is 50%, then the one who is playing on the international level, you could find that 55%. So only 5% making this huge difference, right? This is what it is. If we look at the GJ rate, guys, here, as I mentioned, it's all about understanding and learning. Now, back-to-back 2 trades, this massive one you see, what did I looked at here on GJ and the next one? Okay, let's talk about our previous one, just previous session that we have given. This is the resistance level. See that here? This is a support, right? Most trader who are support and resistance trader will be buying from here, or even before that. That's the 50%. What is the 5% is here? After grabbing that liquidity, okay? So this is the secret. You need to wait for the price to grab the liquidity and then to give that entry opportunity. Okay, so that's making the huge difference in with many other traders. Okay, so this is what you need to understand, that when you are opening position, when you are trading, so if you remember when I was placing that pending order, this is what I was talking about, that okay, if the market breaks that low, it's gonna be overextended, it will grab that liquidity and then we'll be buying from this level. Okay, so this is what we talked about, and you see that exactly the market has broken that low, grab that liquidity and bounce back up, right? Guys, this is, if you are cooking rice, you don't need to test all the rice, just you need few rices to test, and that's it, right? So now let's see on that perspective, if we look at, just looking at the gold as well. So if we look at from that perspective, GBPJPY has got that bounce, and with that bounce, because the market has got a huge bounce, gather the liquidity, that's a sign that the market will remain bullish in that direction. Okay, so now you might say, okay, I missed the trade, how can I take? Now when you look at this kind of liquidity grab, you can expect for this price to move back up in that direction. So at the moment, if we want to enter again on GBPJPY, before I go to the GBP, guys, I see the little bit of breakdown on gold. Let me see what's happening here. We'll go back to GJ. See if gold is doing anything here. So you see that there is a bit of breakdown on gold. Okay, so there is a bit of breakdown on gold, and big breakdown. It might just move back up to the resistance. We'll come back to it. might find any kind of entry on gold. Let's see. We'll be behaving very differently today, and so we have to see that gold is performing here. It's forming as a doji. Okay, so we might see now a bit more. Bit of push and pull here on gold. We'll keep see that. I think the market, the way gold now is gathering liquidity here, because it's weekend, it is possible for the price to have a downside here. This 5-minute candle close is absolutely important that I'm looking at to see how the price is forming here. Okay, here it's trying to revert back to the upside on gold. Now if the market is I think we might try to break in that direction. So 15 minutes closed as a red candle with a big liquidity grab. So the price is trying to break this resistance here, and I think it's gonna make it. Okay, it's gonna bounce back. Okay, so here we look at, I'll leave it there. Let's quickly look at the GJ. Well, I had a running trade on that. Now if we look at Gbpusd to see that overall picture, and along with the CHFJPY, which is also consolidating in that area, we got a little bit of confirmation here. Okay, now what I was looking at gold, with that on GJ that gold has broken to this support level, and the way the market is forming, because it had made a big trending move, if it is continuing its uptrend, we might see that another wave of bounce to the upside. Now from the lower time frame, from the intraday, we can see that after this pin bar previous sessions, gold has made a significant move to the upside. Any pullback, deeper pullback, can be a good opportunity for us to go long with gold. So looking to see where the market is gathering that liquidity, and based on that we can enter any trade if coming along the way. You see, do you think GJ will break above 190.35? So do I think that GJ will break above 190.35? It's already there. It's already there, isn't it? Because that's an important level to look at. So I set my take profit on GJ 90.35, so it's there. Is that okay? Yeah, why not? Depending on your risk reward, which is absolutely important. Guys, I see that the view and the like is almost 1/5. That means that out of 5 only one of you has smashed the like button. Could you make it to 100? Will be helpful. I appreciate your support to the channel. When there are more likes, YouTube algorithm likes it, and also you will be at the top of the YouTube search engine, trading together. Thanks for the support, and a good afternoon. AI is going very well. Yeah, I know that it's going with also very well. Thank you for mentioning that. We are cracking down crashing, which is the main goal here, is to crash any trade. Right now we are looking at any trade coming along the way. Definitely I will be looking at. First of all, I need to do a full analysis as well. So I'll go to swing head and shoulder. Can I sell gold? Okay, so before I look at further, let me quickly do the analysis. Okay, so we have secured the profit on GJ. You guys also have done that. Now coming up, CHFJPY, we are running it now. At the moment, let's see what next opportunity we have. Now as a trader, this is our main goal, is to look for opportunity to opportunity. Now let me look at that on GJ. What can we expect? Now keep in mind, guys, this is what I called a fourth dimensional trading. Considering the timing, you see that something you cannot backtest. All right, what can you not backtest? Is this what I'm talking about? Something you cannot backtest. Look, if you find a strategy, you see that I saw when I give a strategy to the member, they do a great job. They backtest it. Okay, they backtested. This is, I like the way you guys doing. If I give a strategy or any tool, any EA, our members in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, first thing they do a backtest. No matter how I say that I made a lot of money, they do a backtest, which is good, because that's how you'll know the accuracy of a tool. That's how you'll know that over the long term how a tool has performed, so that you gain faith on that, which is good. But something cannot be backtested. That is the big difference of trading and being a trader. See, being is very, very important. Very few people understand the concept, abstract concept of being and doing. Imagine that you are doing very good at school. You see that the kids, when the kids go to school, I see that they get a frequent excellence award from the school, right? They get a frequent excellence award so that they can motivate they stay motivated. So sometime have you ever sometime you did that, the biography of an ant, you see the sometime biography of an ant. So let's talk about the biography of an excellence award, right? So excellence award is given to kids so that they can perform, they stay motivated, they perform well. What about the excellence award itself? Can you give an excellence award to excellence award? Being and doing is the difference. When you do very well, you get an excellent award. When you are not doing well, then you don't get it. How about you become excellence award itself and you don't need any more excellence award? Being is becoming a trader. How do you become a trader? Backtesting essential, must be done, but also something cannot be backtested that you have to become. What is that? See, these candles, if you look at the past, something you cannot backtest. Number one, when you see this candle closed, you only find a closed candle. An open candle cannot be backtested, it's very hard. Another thing you cannot backtest is what context that candle was formed, what time of the day and the week, what session that candle has formed. A lot of information that you cannot backtest, but it makes a huge difference. So with that being said, when GBPJPY, let me tell you, see this daily candle moved here. Look at the Forex factory calendar. You see that? Coming up JPY on Tuesday, 5th of March. This is the reason why GJ has dropped to that level. And that's the secret. See, this is the reason why the market has dropped there. Because when he will speak, there will be huge volatility in the market. And when he will speak, the market will fly. And before it fly, it needs fuel in its tank. And liquidity is the fuel of the market. This drop is to gather that liquidity for this flight to the upside. That cannot be backtested, but that can be learned. And that is why, guys, you are here. Everything happened for a reason. You are here to learn and to grow as a trader. Make sure that you are not missing any piece of this live session. And also, there is a lot of things that you learn over time here. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you're not missing out that incredible trading opportunity coming up every single day. And also, in addition to that, guys and girls, if you want to explore more about all the strategies that I am trading, I do share all my trade in the VIP group who are trading with us. We have only few spots left to join before the end of the week. If you guys want to join, there is a few spots available to join. You can join today. The link you can find below the video in the description area, or I can give you the link in the live chat. So once you are on the website, you can click join now button, then you will be able to join to access further opportunity that we have to offer in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. And absolutely, it will blow your mind when you see what opportunity we have, all the strategies, including the automated system that we have in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So thank you for being here. Let's keep trading and growing as a trader. Any question, don't hesitate to ask me. So now let's see on gold, and then I will be jumping back to the GJ to see. So GBPJPY, we have seen that it's has had a bounce. I will do a full analysis. Now I will just look at gold again a little bit, and then we'll jump back to the GBPJPY again. So let's first of all find out the gold levels today that we will be looking to trade, and then we'll be also looking at other instruments. Now looking at the weekly monthly chart on gold, what do you see? That today is the first day of the month. There's a monthly open, and with that monthly open, this is the support level on the monthly. Now monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So it is always good idea always to look at the monthly first. You can see that this is the monthly doji here on gold. The monthly close as a bullish doji that has grabbed the liquidity from here, and we can see that this is the monthly support level today. Once the market open after initial pullback, which is the liquidity grab, has got a bounce at this point. If you look at the upper shadow of this monthly candle, we can see that this is the upper shadow of the monthly week, and the price already tested that. Because it's a strongly bull market, we could remain bullish in that. So now looking at the weekly chart, we can see that from the weekly, this is the weekly bullish candle, followed by this is also weekly candle, which is showing that we might see something like that breakout to the upside on the gold. So the trend on gold is currently highly bullish. So we see that some kind of pullback coming up, which is absolutely healthy in a trending market. So 15 minute, there is a liquidity pin bar here. So from the 1 hour, you can see the market now coming down for a retest here. Now this here, what do you see how the market made? This is the move that in our previous session we have seen a big move to the upside on gold. And if you closely look at, there is a double top. Now it's coming for a deeper pullback because it is weekend. The market has made a big move. It is absolutely possible for the market to return back to the support level again before it bounce back up. So let's keep eye and see if we have any trading opportunity along the way. From the 15 minutes, we see that back-to-back 2 liquidity candle and then pin bar. I think we might see now the price will try to revert back to this level here. Okay, so there is a probability for a deeper drop. Now here is the previous resistance. This is the manipulation here on gold on the 15-minute chart, and if we draw this level here, which is the 48-49 level, we can expect gold to come back down for a retest. So So any possibility to enter the trade on gold, we will be looking to enter in this market. So let's find out. You can see there is this is the 5 minutes price action. There is a liquidity candle. There is another one here. So back to back two liquidity candle, and let's see how the price is reacting to those levels. Based on that, we will be looking for entry opportunity on gold. Because I try to avoid trading against the trend unless we see a clean change of direction of the trend, because the trend here, the global trend here is bullish. So anytime this market could turn to be bullish, but if this is the weekend and if it is reversing from that level, definitely we'll be looking on to that. Euro USD, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Coach, please look at Euro USD today. Time sell on gold. Coach, you really... Yeah, I do look at DXY. Can I sell GBP JPY at current level? GBP JPY, why do you want to sell GJ? That's the question. See, anything that you do, you need to ask yourself one question. Okay? Why am I doing that? This will be not only in trading, our brain, as I mentioned before, that, brain is like working everywhere in the same way. So when you ask a question, why am I doing the things that I'm doing? What happened? You start to wake up, right? That's what happened in trading. The same thing. You need to ask yourself a question when you are trading. All right. So, for example, when you are opening a trade, you need to ask yourself a question: why am I opening this trade, or why am I buying or selling? Because in essence, retail trader trade against the trend. Trading against the trend is the most devastating thing you can ever do, unless you can see clear direction in the market. So if you want to sell GBP JPY, I can't tell you that don't sell, but you need to know why you are selling. Now you might say, okay, this is the resistance level here, so I'm going to sell GJ. You have to have an edge in the market to sell this instrument. But if you don't have an edge in the market, then you are trading against the trend. So you see that all my trade that I opened, GJ, 2 trades, both of them buy. Now I am not buying at the moment, because this is what I was telling in our pre-London session. Buy when the market breaks from its original structure. Okay, so very simple. Buy the market which has, in a traditional sense, you might have heard that, buy from higher high, sell from lower low. I don't do that. I look for buy from a local breakdown, sell from a local breakout. If you look at this market, you see this is a clearly defined uptrending market. So you can do like that. So now let's bring that up. Let's move that things. Now you see this is the clear description explanation of how things happen. You see series of higher high, higher low, and with that series of higher high and higher low, what is the support here? You see here it is maintaining a clean series of higher high and higher low, except here it has broken that series of higher low for the first time, and then should next time when the market drop to the same level, that is where we have entered the trade, right? That's what I was discussing, that's what I'm telling you. So even you see a good trade which is not following the trend, that I would recommend to avoid. Now gold here, what do we see along with the GJ? Just keeping eye both of them. So gold at the end of the week we might see that, so you see that there is another liquidity candle. So back to back 3 liquidity candle here on gold. So that might bring that price to this support level. Okay, so we'll keep that eye. Now on the GBPJPY, okay, here it is now on the 15 minutes. It is forming liquidity candle, but still I give the highest priority to the trend, because trend is where you'll see the clear picture in the market. I believe that guys and girls, you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So now GJ here, back to back 2 candles, but the trend is our first priority, so we will be only trading with the trend. Now with this liquidity candle, if GBPJPY managed to break this low here, probably we might find another buying opportunity. Rather than selling, we will look for buying. You see when the price was here, that's on put the pending order here, and I could think of selling because I didn't think of, you can see that it just straight went back to the upside. Okay, so now let me quickly look at gold here. So if we look at the monthly chart on gold, because today is the first day of the month, the market has tested the 50% of this monthly long week. It is possible for gold to come down for a deeper pullback, and this is the monthly support. It's a very interesting price action on gold, and we'll keep that on our list. And in the meantime, let's quickly look at again on GBPJPY to see. So do you think GJ will make it to 191 today? Repo. Is gold on a sell? Euro USD. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, the question is GBPJPY is going to 191 today? GBPJPY may go to the 191, but okay, may go to the 191 or may revert back from this level. So it will completely depend on the price action confirmation, but today doesn't have to be, because it will depend on this 4-hour candle closed. If this one is closing, you see this red candle is closing as a long wick candle like that, we might see further upside on GJ. Otherwise, if it is closing as a red below, it might try to fill that wick in that direction. Okay, so entering a trade is essential after confirmation. We had this setup during the London session. Now we need to wait for another setup coming up. And in the meantime, let me quickly again look at gold. We see that after back-to-back two-step liquidity grab, it started to drop in that direction, and it might now will try to come back down to grab further liquidity here. We'll be looking at, and in the meantime, I'll just take, guys, 1 minute break. I just need to go to shower, coming back. In the meantime, let me know which one you are looking at. I'll be back in just in 1 minute. Okay. Now we see a 1 hour candle closed on all of them, including gold. And with that 1 hour candle closed, how the market is reacting to that is also important to look at. Now looking at the 15-minute chart on gold, we can see that there was a rejection from the top. Now because it is, if you look at here, there is no pullback up to this level here on the 15 minutes on gold. We can expect a pullback on that. Okay, so if we take that Fibonacci, this is a complete one move. So taking the Fibonacci, if we look at the pullback, 38.2% is here, and then 61.8%, which is the golden ratio, is here. And now too many lines, isn't it? Confusing. So this is the 38.2% Fibonacci. This is the previous swing low, which is around the 50%. So the reason I'll explain why I'm gathering those confluences. Now if you look at this one here, which is the 61.8% with the doji golden ratio. Now we look at those confluences. Which one has the highest probability confluences in this area? With the 38.2%, there is 20 EMA from the 15 minutes, and 50% is also aligning with the previous swing low. For me, this zone is a very high probability zone, 50 to 61 point, because there is a swing high, which is the previous resistance, turning support here, along with that on the 50% Fibonacci level. See, if also we need to see that this move also coming straight as a red move to this level, then we can look for potential entry on the lower. It gather again liquidity, and we can see that again it's selling off from this level. So the market structure showing still locally bearish because it's gathering liquidity. So this is also, one day I discuss a lot. I will be going back to that point again, which will blow your mind, how you can understand in what situation the market might be. Now, how do you know that this market is preparing for a bigger move? When you see the market along the way creates a lot of false breakout on the lower time frame. Let me tell you what it is. This is a move. When you see that a vertical move, let me give you the whole pattern so that you understand it. You will see this over and over again in the market. Let's say the market is trending with weaker series of higher high and higher low, and then you will see that at some point this market will take off. Okay, so and then once it will take off like that, if you see that this market is doing like that, that's the sign that this market will drop back to this level here. Big notes I'll show you an example. Why? Because when this happened, and then when you see that it's started to gather liquidity from the top, that's the sign that this market will trend and even break this low, even drop further. So if you look at, you'll see this over and over again in the market, this kind of pattern. Okay, you see that here also a big bounce, and then once you see the market gather liquidity, it's gonna drop back to the leg of that move. Here also, so series of higher low, bounce, and then see how the market gather liquidity and ultimately has gone back to this support level. Now if we look at gold here currently, what do you see? The market is gathering that liquidity, so the chances for the price to drop back to any of this level is very high. Now this is Friday, and almost at the end of the week. It is always a good idea to always remain patient and observant in the market. So one of Jesse Livermore's quote, they really I adopted, and it really helps me to understand a lot of things. He said that the day I made most amount of money is the day only I was sitting. It's huge, right? It's huge. What does he mean by this? So money comes from patience, guys, not from trading. If you are trading, then you will be losing money. Money comes from patience. So because when you are patient and waiting for the market to give you the opportunity, you become very choosy in your approach. There will be a time when you cannot resist a trade, and that's what you will be taking. And that's the key to become very good at trading. So if you look at now, for example, where I am waiting here on gold, because there is a very strong move, it's coming down for a pullback. Now if we become impatient and sell, then we will be trading against the major direction of the trend. Let it drop further, it might even drop here. Always my rule number one is that look for the major direction of the trend and then wait for the price to give you that setup. Are you guys with me? Let me know. Do you love trading with the trend? If you love trading with the trend, then give a thumbs up to the live, smash the like button, and also hit that subscribe button. Here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you'll learn the real trading. I believe that you guys have already seen that, how we trade, and how all the members in the VIP program, they knows that I do share all my trade. We are doing extremely well, and in this industry of trading, it's very hard to find the real trading, where real trading happens. All our tools, trading tools that also we are using in Forex Trading Wizard Academy is doing extremely well, and it's for the to help the members who are coming on board that day, today, every day. Everyone is joining, and thanks for joining. And it is Friday, almost at the end of the month. Not end of the, it's a beginning of the month, so there is a month ended. So beginning of the month, we have few spots to join in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So if you haven't joined yet, I would recommend you to do now, because the place is ending very soon. And once you are here, you can access all the tools that we have, all the strategy that I am trading, including all the trade that I am opening. You can find in the VIP group that I'm posting. So once you are on board, you can access all of them before it is ending. You can visit the website, link below this video in the description area. So now let's find out the next step here. Okay, so on Gbpusd and CHFJPY, gold is coming down for a pullback. Let it drop for the pullback, and then we will be looking to enter again on gold. For Gbpusd, if we look at, what do we see? Now you can see that this is the resistance level on GJ, and with that resistance, if you look at, the market is local on the local time frame, such as on the 5 minutes, it's a little bit in a sideway. So for me to go long on GJ at the moment, we need to see a bit deeper pullback, again gathering liquidity and giving us that entry. This level was an excellent one that we have entered. We'll be waiting for another entry once we find it. And we see that CHFJPY is coming down for another retest. We are running this trade also on CHFJPY as well. So let me see here on other JPY pairs. Now you can see dollar yen also showing a very promising trending direction. Dollar yen also had a false breakdown yesterday, as you have seen, including all the JPY pairs. So we'll be looking at dollar yen next to see how the market is evolving. And in the meantime, let's quickly look at dollar yen. Sayed, yeah, we'll be looking at this. Have a sell on gold at 2038. Please suggest me what can I do now. Should I out at Fibonacci 61 point? Okay, what happened here? Okay, so you see that there is a bullish candle is being formed on the 5-minute chart, 5 minutes time frame on gold. And now if this one, you can see there is already a liquidity candle here. So if this one also a liquidity gap, then it is possible for gold to have another drop here. But with the response to that question, that, what did I say? So I have a sell on gold 2038. Please suggest me what can I do now. Well, if you have a sell, depending on what strategy that you have used, okay, if you have a good profit running, then so you sold at 2038, how can you keep running profit? I think you are in loss. So 2038 guys, 2038 you have sold. So you have sold here. You see, that's what I'm telling you guys. So most likely you sold it yesterday during the news time. Okay, now if you sold here, you sold exactly at the top when the market in a very strong bullish uptrend. So this is also, you know, I try to tell over and over again, trade with the trend. Okay, trade with the trend unless you have a different strategy. Some people has a strategy that can be traded against the trend, which is a different case. But when you are trading swing trade, day trade, FOMO trade, you need to trade with the trend. That's the key, because if you have sold from here, that means you straight sold from very strong bullish pattern. So the best way is to, if you sold from that part, now can't advise anything because I don't know in what situation, what's your equity, how much equity you are in drawdown, but you know, always cut the loser. That's what I can say. Richie, hello coach. That was a very priceless information, being able to tell when the market is going to drop. Yes, Richie, these are the clues that I would say, that the hidden secret that that the trader uses when you there look at the market, because it's all about understanding when the market, what the market is trying to do. Because you know, the flow traders, or in the past, when at the time of 100 years, 200 years, or 50 years ago, there was no computer, there was no virtual whoever traded. You know, you had to go to the stock exchange to trade, or people had an idea of what's happening. Now in this modern time, you need to trade from the price action. So it's a different story that you need to be able to read from the price action, because these candles, you know, I also imagine in a way that these candles are like human being in the market. Okay, so you are in a marketplace, and when you look at those candles, they tell a story behind, absolutely. And when you know how to read those stories, you can have a completely different perspective in the market. So that's where it comes down to understanding the liquidity. Okay, so if you look at that again, going back to this gold chart here, the way the market is heading here, I think you see that starting from here, it's just forming, every candle is a red candle. So anytime, the way the market, this is a very strongly bull market, and we'll be really look to see. So far here, you see that it is still gathering liquidity from the top, but the trend is down. Okay, so let's find out what it is trying to do. And then you see this is the 38.2% Fibonacci level. We have seen a bounce, but still you can see here this is a liquidity candle, and there is another one closing. Now if it form a clean reversal, then we can look for going long because it's a long-term bull market. So wait for the price to see how this is reacting here, and based on that we can look to enter if there is any trade here. Thank you very much, Mohammed Yusuf. Thanks for your appreciation. The trend is always my friend, boss. Yeah, that's a good approach. Trading with the trend is the most important part in trading. Yeah. So that's what the money comes from, patience. How do you put those boxes? No, it's not an indicator, it's just a text. So if you are using the trading view, just click the text, and then if you want to use the box, then just click those text, and then if you check the border, see, if you uncheck the border, check the border, it will show you that border. It's the same, it's not an indicator. Eurusd, thank you very much, love. Yeah, welcome. Look at Eurusd news in 5 minutes here. I don't think the news in 5 minutes. News in 5 minutes? No, there is the news today is a bit late. It's 2 a.m. in my zone, so which is around 1.5 an hour later. The news coming up: ISM manufacturing PMI and revised UOM consumer sentiment. So a bit later news coming up. Yeah, so gold is, look, this is where we can see that gold again. So we just gather the liquidity again, getting rejected. To go along with the gold, we have to see it gather liquidity from the support. It's still you can see these are previous resistance level, and the market is trying to penetrate those levels. This market is at this zone is confused because it may easily go in the direction of the major trend, or it may drop further. Until we become a very good understanding of this market, it's not a good idea to enter, but to observe. We had quite a few trades, guys. You can see that GJ again bouncing back to the upside along with the CHFJPY. CHFJPY is at our entry. So CHFJPY expected to bounce back up, still not moving that far. Gold, I will be waiting. You can see that it's forming a long wick candle at the top. So when the market will prepare for a takeoff, it will show you how it is closing the candle, and then you will know it from there. So it might try to take off, or okay. So gold from here, after forming double doji, it's trying to bounce back to the upside. So you might see now revert back on this level. So let's quickly look at GBP/JPY. Let me delete all of them to see how the market is doing here. Now GJ, after forming this doji, also trying to bounce back to the upside, which is a long-term bullish market. So gold is again having a rejection, so forming that, confirming potential bullish price action or bullish continuation on gold. So you might see now straight going back to the resistance level. What happened? There's a huge rejection. Is there any high impact news has come out? There is no scheduled news, so something happened. Something happened in the market. Guys, what happened? There is something happened. Is the NOI session, or do we have news at 4:30 related to gold? Oops, thank you very much. I think something happened. There is a sudden spike on gold, a huge spike. See, this is what I was talking about. You can't avoid that manipulation when it happens, so that's why patience is key. So there is a huge spike. So it's manipulating in all way. So this bearish candle, now this might be two-way. This, if the market, if it is grabbing liquidity from here, even it could continue to the upside, or we might see further downside. So let's see how the market is doing here. GJ also having liquidity there. CHFJPY, we might see that one before the candle close, trying to revert back. Let me see that on gold. Suddenly why the market has a huge drop in that area. Both sides liquidity grab, it may be going to 61 point, then upside move. Jackson, yes, hello. I think you can see that it's happening here. It has gone up, hit that liquidity, and it has come back down again, hit that liquidity as well. So It's still in a manipulative phase, so we might see that because it grabbed liquidity from both sides. It's still manipulating. We still could see the liquidity grab. I think that you can, if you look at here, this is the 15 minutes candle closing in 3 minutes, and as a rule of thumb, because the trend is up, my bias still will be to the upside here. GBPJPY showing promisingly bullish. Why CHFJPY? Why don't know why this instrument is getting weaker, but we might see when after retest of the daily support also this one getting a bounce. Gold for me is still showing potentially bullish upside momentum. Sometime it becomes, especially on the Friday, because it's a weekend, so we might see a very good manipulation here. Now AUDUSD trade is still running. You see that this is what very important when you commit to hold a trade for bigger profit. This is the trade that we have opened on Monday. I think that many of you are on this trade. I know that the VIP members are on this trade, and if you are on the live, if from YouTube live, you guys also running the trade on GJ on AUDUSD. Can anyone confirm that you are running this trade so that I know that you guys also follow along? AUDUSD, if you look at, this is a bearish market, and I think that if it drops down, we should get this 5 times on that. Gold is in a very strong manipulation, so you can see after this move it just grabbed liquidity multiple times from here, stop to the support level, and then again has formed another long red candle. Too late to join AUDUSD. So AUDUSD, guys, it's already dropped a lot. We are up on this, so we have sold at 0.6553, so which is around currently 60 pip running profit, so which is way more than what we expected. So the stop loss on this trade was at 40 pip. Now we are running 60 pip profit, so which is almost 1.5 times. It's showing potential bearish price action, so I'm expecting to have another wave of drop, and another wave of drop. If the price break this support level, we can move the stop loss entry and then keep running for the full profit. So this is also, you know, most, if you look at the legendary traders such as we talk about the Paul Jones, so you know, he's a very talented trader. So according to him, see what's happening here on gold. 5 to 1. Okay, so his rule is 5 to 1. So 5 to 1 is when you even if you have 20% hit rate, you're still profitable with 5 to 1. You can manage any kind of fund with 5 to 1, right? If you just have a simple strategy, trading psychology, and risk management plan. Then, what do you think of prop firm? I think of prop firm is a good opportunity if you know how to trade. It can make you rich. If you don't know how to trade, then prop firm can be your source of loss. So the first thing that you need to make sure that you learn trading. And I would recommend, even trade on a smaller account rather than first going to the prop firm. That's why I'm telling you guys. So there are some mistakes happen. A trader comes, trade 1 month, 2 months, and then go to the prop firm. It's not a good idea. Trade first, become profitable, and then go to the prop firm. Because use the prop firm as a source of income, not as a source of losing. So that's why first trade on any account to be profitable before you go to the prop firm. So if I look at, let's say, I would recommend to trade on a smaller account first. Okay? Because trading on a prop firm account, even if it is a demo, you will still feel a lot of stress on it. So trade on a smaller account, because if you blow a $100 account, you blow $100. But if you blow a prop account, you blow $500, $600, $700, right? So no point on it. So first learn trading and then go to the prop firm is what I can say on prop firm. Gold is everything manipulative today. Yeah, gold is in a manipulation, and that's what happened. If you look at the manipulation happens, it is a phase. It's a manipulation phase. Okay, so we'll be waiting for price to give us. Now when the market does this kind of before the news, you see that 1.5 an hour later there is a news coming up. So it's basically gathering momentum for a takeoff. Okay guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Have you smashed the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Now as an extension of that question, guys, when you learn to trade, you can learn to trade in your own fund or in the prop fund, doesn't matter. Okay, so for those who are in trading, always think from a place of being. As I mentioned before, look, become a trader first. Don't worry about, I saw that in my journey also it happens. So we mostly look at, today I will do this, I will do that. Forget about everything. First, fully concentrate on a plan to become a trader. Do you have a plan? This is the thing. Plan means that, okay, so after this live session, take a note, take a paper, write that down on a piece of paper, that like this, you'll write in present sentence that you have to write a specific date, time, and everything. You might write something like that: by 2nd of March 2025, I'm making $10,000, $20,000 a month trading. Don't need to say anything. Trading. Write that down. And then every night before you go to bed, read that out loud to yourself. People will ridicule you. I know that it happened to me, because for those who truly want to be successful, they sometimes get ridiculed, so it's okay. That's why don't tell anyone, just do it by yourself, and then do it every single night. Focus on learning. Become before you become. Become you before you become, and then you'll see that you started to see new opportunity. What happened is that when we see, our mind has a power inside it. When we give a task to the mind to do it, and then you fall asleep, then the mind will look for all the possible opportunity for you. It will bring present in front of you, and then you just pick it and then go with it. So this is how you can become. Then you can see all the opportunities. So the first thing, for example, if you want to be a trader, number one, you need to answer this question. You can write them down. Can I control the risk? So if your answer is no, then remove everything. Just focus on this point. Can you control the risk? If you cannot do that, then you cannot do that. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do that. So you need to focus on that point so that you can become a profitable trader. I know that everyone who is watching here, absolutely everyone can be consistently profitable trader, no doubt about it. All right, guys, hope that you are enjoying the live session. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Here, I'm a real trader, so I make real trader. So if you just want to have some entertainment in trading, then this is not the right channel for you. This is the channel for those who are really serious about making money, gaining financial freedom, and trading. Right, guys? So make sure that you stay tuned on that, because it's freedom. Being a trader means you gain freedom, and when you gain freedom, you are at the top of everything. Okay, so make sure you take that and take it easy. Make a work-life balance. Always, it's important that you always stay in balance on both of them. Aydin, thank you, sir. I have successful business, but I take up too much of my time. That's why I've been trying to learn to trade for the last 6 months and have been profitable for the last 2 months. Okay, that's good to hear that. Yeah, this is a, if you are having already a successful business, so it becomes much easy, because it's all about understanding how to scale up your capital, how to multiply. Money doesn't go to those who want it or need it. Money goes to those who knows how to multiply it. Keep that in mind. Thank you for the great advice. Yeah, you are welcome. Yeah, absolutely. We all are sharing each other's opinion, and absolutely, I believe that, guys, you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you don't miss out. You see that gold here is manipulating, so I want to see what's happening with in all the instrument currently, because it's almost at the end of the week. We might see that now a bit more consolidation and then a strong breakout. So that's, we could see that as just news in 2 hours, 1 hour 5 minutes. There's a 4-hour candle closed. I would like to see all the instrument, how the market is doing, because that we sometimes open the swing trades. So like AUDUSD, CHFJPY, let's see what it's doing. Euro GBP, So euro pairs looks to me that trying to bounce, including the euro CHF and euro JPY. Euro CHF had a huge bounce, so CHF got weaker. Some reason might be due to the news coming up. GBP CAD, ZUSD, GBP JPY. So we see that GBP JPY here is forming that bullish pattern. GBP USD. So I'm just looking at all the pairs from the intraday time frame to see if there is any entry. So dollar CAD, guys, very interestingly, we discussed this one also yesterday in the live session. We expected dollar CAD to come down to grab liquidity and then to bounce back up. So it did that. The way dollar CAD is heading, looks to me that dollar might get a bounce here. So if that's the case, then gold might remain downside. So if dollar CAD is, because it's showing that bullish pattern, so dollar CAD, if dollar CAD remaining bullish, you can see here it grabbed that liquidity. So I will be interested to go long on dollar CAD with the price action confirmation. So you see that this is a huge liquidity grab from this support, and then it's got that bounce to the upside. So dollar CAD might give us that entry. I will try to enter later today after a bit more deeper pullback for this buy opportunity, and I think that dollar CAD might slowly take off and it might move well above in the direction of the major trend. Dollar yen also showing as yen next week getting very important yen, and dollar yen also, if you look at the weekly chart, you can see that after breaking this weekly price action, it just got a bounce. So there's a liquidity grab, now it just reached that resistance level on dollar yen. Because it's weekend, I will be a bit more waiting for deeper pullback, and then we can look for entry on dollar yen. WTI has got a bounce, so from the weekly, from the monthly, okay, so from the monthly, especially with the monthly close, WTI has closed as a monthly bullish candle. As a result, we saw that bounce happen. From the weekly as well, we can see that from this level has got a bounce. Probably you have seen the weekly forex forecast, we discussed that here also. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend you to watch. And from the intraday time frame, we can see the WTI also showing bullish pattern. So in among all of them, I see that gold and GJ currently, especially gold, is in a very strong manipulation here. So it is crucially important to see how the price is doing. As news coming up, we might see from here a breakout or a breakdown. Once the market will show its direction, we can take the trend in the upcoming hour to find that proper entry opportunity. So with that said, guys and girls, as you can see, this is almost at the end of the week. We had a big week that we have spent, and along with in all our day trade, swing trade, as well as in our AI. So before that, I would like to mention you guys that in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, we have that incredible trading tool, the AI. Beside we are running currently two incredible group. One is our swing trading and day trading, where you can see in this live session the trade. In addition to that, we are running also our AI, and for those our VIP members, they know that what we are doing with our AI. So if you want to access the AI from our academy with us, along with while you are learning and growing as a trader, this is today. We have few spots left, because for those who are coming, I am trying to put the maximum effort to give everything possible. So I rather focus on quality rather than the quantity. So few spots available to join us to access everything today. The only thing that you need to do is go to the website here. Below this link, you can find the link in the description. And you know that almost Friday it comes down, I give giveaway. So if you are in this website www.forextradingwizard.com, for those who watch this live session for 2 hours, you deserve something. So I have 3 to 4 spots to give away, with again like the last week with the 70% off. Because I didn't mention it in the beginning of this session is because I wanted to give for those who will wait until the end, because you are truly dedicated, so you deserve it. I have shared with you that coupon for 70% off. Use it right now because it's weekend, so it's gonna end it. Okay, so I have given that coupon. Once you have found that coupon, visit this website. So if you see the coupon is not working, that means that it has taken away. So make sure you use it straight away. So you can visit this website www.forextradingwizard.com and then click join now button. Once you join here, click this one here, lifetime access. Click here. Once you go to the lifetime access, use that coupon code here and then apply coupon. So let me show you how it will be using. So once you use that coupon code, okay, so apply coupon. Once you apply coupon, you get 70% off, and that's only 3 to 4 people will be able to join, and then it's done. The coupon is done, it's gone, you will not find it anymore. So those who will be using right now, you can get that discount and then be part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, access everything, all the trade, all the strategies to be profitable, consistently profitable trader. I would recommend you to do right now. I see that already, let me see, already few members joined. So make sure guys, you are not missing out. And with that said, I'll see you again trading live in this market. As you know that tomorrow is Saturday, very important news video coming up on ICT, how to integrate ICT and liquidity together. Don't miss out by subscribing to the channel and by pressing that bell button. In the meantime, while you are joining the Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is a live chat option available. You can let the member know if you have any question. And let me see if you have any question. Good evening, coach. Shushi Prakash, what are you talking about? No one has blocked you. So if you are a premium member of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you should have get access to everything that you can get. So with that said, Shashi Prakash. So for those who are our member, they can get access to everything so that you can have everything that you can get from here. So with that said, thank you very much. And with that being said, Shushi Prakash, good evening, coach. I am a premium member of VIP group, but I have no access. So if you don't have access to the VIP signal group, then you should let me know, not on the chat. So make sure that you are saying in the right direction, in the right way. Okay, so in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, there is no record that someone has joined but did not get the VIP signal group access. If anyone can say in this live chat that who have joined but did not get access to the VIP signal group, then I can give straight away whatever you have joined paid for. So you should have access to that. In case you don't have access, you can let me know. You have email address, you have the website login, or we have a chat group, so you can ask someone in the chat, will be able to help you. Hope that makes sense. And with that being said, guys, I believe that you enjoyed this live session, you are on it. And in the meantime, if you join our academy right now, so you can get everything in your email, so you can check your email on the in your junk folder including, because once you join, you will get all the access and everything in your email. In addition to that, if you have still any question or anything like that, other charges for using AI access, June memo. So June memo using, thank you for no problems, Shashi Prakash. To use AI, first you have to be the member of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So if you are our member, there are different kind of opportunity available for you to use those AI depending on your country situation, but you cannot use it because this AI I'm giving only to the VIP members because it's currently extremely profitable. It's proven, back-tested, profitable. So only for those who are member in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, not outside, because I can't maintain so many subscription on the AI. So if you are our member, you can get access including the swing trading strategy, including all the trades that we are opening in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. How is gold, sir? Yeah, so gold is consolidating, as I mentioned here, because of the news coming up in 2 hours most likely. So I think that we might see there is a consolidation here, and with that consolidation, expecting for the price to, okay, so here you can see it's in a sideways movement, expecting for the price to, I think we might see that breakout here. And with the breakout, most likely we could see that the market might be, you can see there is a 4-hour candle closed with a long wick at the top. So this 1 hour coming up, there's a news coming up, and that news might change everything. So the way gold has formed price action, the long-term trend is always high probability. Okay guys, so you see that there is a bounce from this level and it might keep pushing high. And with that being said, guys and girls, I believe that you have enjoyed this live session, and I really appreciate your support all the time. This is the weekend and I will still keep watching the price action for potential further entry opportunity until the end of this New York session, and then we'll be releasing tomorrow a very important lesson. And it's almost 2 hours done. We see that the market, with the news coming up, if any trade coming along the way, definitely I will be opening and also will be sharing with all of you. So we had spent a great week, guys, and make sure next week is NFP week. You stay tuned for that, and also subscribe to the channel for more content and for more educational opportunity like that. So with that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you trading very soon. Until that, stay well, stay happy. See you tomorrow.